Hello, viewers, and hope so we all did well. Let's first get the mic on. Hello, hello. Okay, let's see. We'll just wait a few minutes. Then we're going to start this program that we fought hard to bring to Fambudem. Um, Today, Fambudem, on a good evening, good afternoon, good morning to many others. Today, I can live toner from a different location, which when I go see self with the background. For no say this not so we usual background where we they see. But I believe say given everything where they go on right now. Now we country Sierra Leone. We don't happen on the 10th of August 2022. This not a day where we Sierra Leoneans them no go forget. So one for say, welcome to the program with me, Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo, and I want for say, we really starting by waiting happen in our country, but I think we'll go for change how the format today of the program by going through the presentation and reading a message to all Sierra Leoneans for letting them know say waiting they happen in our country to us something way for they happen on at this current state. So in a day I want to start the program. Lord not forget the one that already don't join me where I know they see comment yet. I want to say welcome, hello, happy Sunday, happy Monday to the program today with me, Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo. I just want to say I'm not in New York, but I actually believe say I for come live today, given that last week we not be able for come can do the program. And then given that this same problem yeah, so we don't happen that we continue something we not a concern to we all we love we country and it makes sense for all the yeri positive messages them from different people them from different part of the world for make we see how we will put stop to something like this. So I want for start the program with the presentation slide where I will use, for just read within the team where they cover the stories them for we na Freetown right now. Like we go send we condolences, send we message of peace to everybody where they na Salone and as well as for see how best we go able put this situation under control. Dana, Pennsylvania, Dana, a place where take come with family, but then don't go do something right now. So me just say, as much as I can on side, I want for still come and talk to me Salone family them, talk to me brothers and sisters them about the problem where they happen in our country. We not make we happy, and now we don't join me right now. See, Justice they join, and I'm sure other people then they online, maybe then they on YouTube, we not comment it on Facebook, and this not program where we they bring to now, live on Facebook and YouTube every Sunday, and some Sundays then we can take excuse as soon as know life, they forget, right? So welcome Sky, welcome Justice, and welcome to everybody else we join right now. We are the see you the comfort. I want for see I glad for see now all, and also Lord not forget for share the program as we don't start the program right now. And we will definitely start with the presentation slide and quickly glance through that for make people that know what's in the topic today, which we want for share with people them about the discoveries that we don't do now we country. And as we go, I want for start with that. Welcome to una all today now. A tough day, but I think we can say today better pass yesterday. That's what thing we go say today better pass yesterday. Not forget for definitely share the program, like the program for make we get more people there for listening today. And that way we go begin the see the impact tool they make now we country, we can to the discoveries that we will share every week. And this now the program where we call weekly summary updates in discoveries with me, Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo. They come to you on a weekly, once a week, right? Once a week now in this program they come to you. So we they do a discovery updates from the 7th of August when the program where we miss, and also we get today when the 14th of August 2022. And we all know say the program where we they do right now need for cam. You really need for cam. I will give a few minutes for let we see who that else will join we while we try for share this link here. So for make we will get multiple people then for. Yeah, and I want to say welcome. See Sylvia, and I see Ishmael, Ian. Welcome, and all welcome. Thank you for joining. Lord, not forget for like the program, share, follow the page and the channels them. That way we not go miss any of the discoveries them we really bring to viewers them. So definitely we they live currently on with three different live programs them with YouTube channel with our Salone Discoveries, with KID-AFAN, as well as KID-AFAN Discoveries, way una can see, and as well as we on Facebook when a KID-AFAN Salone Discoveries. So as soon as they see where this program come on, we try for make sure say the news, the current situation where they happen at the country, it meets everybody, within our now we country Sierra Leone, as well as within our overseas we need for know the current issues them where they happen on ground. You see the team, they're not relent, then keep going. They just keep going and keep going to make sure that they not give up under no circumstance. It was a dangerous situation where we can see where the reporters them then they fire. Oh God, it was just sad to see if I'm with them, but we are here. We just want for continue for share this program. So as I try for share the live program, Launa Self not forget for share this. So I will, there's somebody that joins us most of the time. I'm sure the time right now change for many of we. So Lord don't forget, say they would probably join us again. This way. Ian, welcome from UK. And Ishmael, they say, stay, you are really strong. Trust me. Yeah, like as soon as I be the okay and myself the pananaso, I mean just feel say it makes sense for law we work simultaneously for make we go give you, people them we audience, we followers them, the current status of things them now the country because as things then they happen, I forget see you for make like people that know. Okay, so I think now I don't get one with a thumbnail. We are going to try it now for the share as we go along. Okay. Today the program again for take we some interesting one them, but again now a word of peace, a word of courage. Now we want for send to we loved ones them, we friends them, the youths them now the country. Now we know say waiting happen so this not to something we for happen now we country. Salone too small for law we defect we self. That now one big thing I want for say too small for law would know say it's sad. It is sad. Why they continue for emphasize on something like this, Fambo them for say it's sad. It is really sad, given that we don't fet 11 years of war. 11 years where we feel say things and for come back to normal, and we find we self a situation like this, right? A situation like this, which is really pathetic for let we they see they happen now. This country we still the struggle for make in self do well na society. So as I been start the program, I don't able for share as much as I can, and I will continue for do that way other things and they happen. Um, I want to say some people then they online right now they want to know, and we they on YouTube and Facebook. We want to welcome them all. We are they get messages from on my phone because I don't share on myself, not forget for share. This now a program where we call weekly summary updates in discoveries with me, Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo. It can to you live on Facebook, YouTube, the two different YouTube channels them, and then you can share them as we go along. And our program, it come 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on a normal basis, but as you can see right now, 2:36 or 2:37 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, now the US, and it come at 6 p.m. UK and 5 p.m. Salone time. And then if in Australia you day, it come to you about another 12 to 13 hours ahead. So that's not the time difference, but we usually get people them where they stay up and they watch this program because they want to see the different discoveries them where we can come with so we find them na Salone as well as across the globe. If you take a look at this screen right now, where I read to you now a program where it will say we feel say we as a company, we as a discovery team, when KID-AFAN Discoveries as well as Salone Discoveries, we want for ask people them where they on the ground. We want for hope send message of hope, message of peace to we friends and families them for make sure say we know say them okay now we country. And we want for let them also know say Lord we continue for pray for Sierra Leone because this not the country where we love, where we call the land that we love, with a part of the national anthem, na Salone. And the other focus is we want for say may the souls of those who died in this manner, rest in perfect peace, and as we reflect and learn from these deadly events that we country Sierra Leone, we want for say, we una ush want for say sorry, and we really saddened by what thing happened. We are heartbroken, and we they call on the Almighty Allah, or God, in whichever way you they pray, we they call for God for let you see we through this moment, and let forgive we for the things and way we don't do we not correct, and also we the hope say it guide and protect we as we continue for hope for peace, we hope for unity, we hope for freedom and justice for everybody in the country. So that's not the message where the team, and the management want for send to everybody. Where if you watch some of we programs them, when I go see say we been insert that and we put on our Facebook page, for let people then see, as well as with Twitter and Instagram and different social media handles them where we get. And as we go again, we can always share the logo for the KID-AFAN Company Limited and the programs and where we do run at the office now 56 Campbell Street. But usually waiting this discovery can they about it on discovery we get for deal with health, fashion, Salone Morning Discoveries and Salone Discoveries. And this week we focus more on Salone Discoveries because we feel that's not the key message where we for send out to the viewers, them, to the people, them, to we family them, where they watch and they listen we. And also we get entertainment, we get the point, we get the box, food and cuisine and different things and where we they really focus on. But as we go along, I encourage you as we begin they can share the discoveries them with una make una comments na the page, and so that way we can highlight with him when I bring on board so that we can discuss them with the other viewers than we know the comments currently. So we get a comment we come from Justice where they say it has been a difficult moment for the nation this week, right? But we pray and hope that the better, like it is better as we move the country forward, because that's not the key message here. So this message come from Justice E.M. Tijan, where they join we, it has been really difficult. It has been something that, some of we not will forget for no say this they happen. And I want for say, we continue for pray for we people them now we country, we continue for pray for better and strong leadership now the country. We will move we country forward in a way that we go call and say this way how we want to move the country forward, now a way of unity, a way for peace. Now that we want for like any leader where they govern we now the country definitely see and say, you know what, these country where they don't elect me for. They not elect me for make I just care for one political side or one tribe or one family member. That's it. No, you are being elected, say let you care for everybody where they in the country. Where you don't become that leader, you want to become that leader of peace, that leader of unity, that leadership role. Now something where we call on we current government for no say, a speech where he make, where it be say many people then they frown out, giving waiting people then they expect from the current president. It's really sad for say we for yearly something like that for they accuse the opposition saying that then are the reason why so thing happen, rather than finding out the true cause of what makes so thing happen. I think that's a big blow now we face. That's not a way where I not feel say any Salone person where they think in the right senses will say, you know what, that now what you expect from a president. I don't know, but everybody may take can be different, and I encourage you for let you left you comment now, so that way I can say, okay, you know, waiting this person to talk makes sense. But for me right now, I believe so waiting we agree from with president, not to something where they help for unite we. Now something where just get for deal with somebody get anger, with waiting don't happen, and you don't know how to manage you don't know how to deal with them. Rather for can unite we now more way for cause threat, for cause things and we not correct. I want to say welcome. See couple of people that we join we welcome everybody we join we Pep at US cities, as well as Abbas, the join we, as well as Kumba Tarawali. Welcome, and everybody else will be done join we, and we get for watch this program, later on. And as I've been saying, I'm not in New York, but I say I can't talk to me brothers and sisters, them, me auntie, uncle, people, them, me salon family, them, all, whether na Salone, whether it overseas, wherever you are. I want for say, you know what, I can purposely today for say, I need for talk to her. So that's why if you see, we don't start the program in a reverse version, meaning we can usually do a highlight of what we do, at the end. But today we want for do one first, so that way they will get more people. Then we will join. We will witness, the program. That way we all will see the discoveries them way we do in Sierra Leone. So with that, Sarah Ton season 2 they play right now, episode 1 through 5, as well as we get the Scuffle way we don't shoot. They currently in a post-production. These are some of the productions them where we get, and also I just they go quickly on them, and then we different things them. I will left the presentation right there, and I will let for share we program for today. So as we go, give me a second as they put this up. So we can start with actually the 14th, meaning August 14th, discoveries them, and then we can bring on the other one them. So please, some of the things then could be really devastating when you watch them. We me don't watch the videos them, but we'll see what in the editor puts together for make we go share with the viewers them. So give them the opportunity for see a glance of her now, and then go watch the actual program now with Discovery Channel.
Good morning, viewers, and welcome to Salone Morning Discovery. Me, na Asana Tulabelsila. With me in the studio this morning, I get 44 people can call Alex Focus. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning. Well, I created this organization over 12 years. Follow we help brothers and sisters there with disability in Sierra Leone. Follow people in the state. The support level I don't give on my own. I don't give with chairs, I don't give clutches. I don't give parents for some of disabled them. We don't build for some disabled them in Namoriba. Yeah, and I give food and clothing. They've been so hard because like most of the time, not to even the disabled them, because now people them we call them the waka foot them. Now they can grab them, who put one at the small. So I have that money overseas, they money una there on the sofa. So they say, oh, that's not the so any sort in the attack all this kind of stuff. But I can say, what's as long as I do what I'm not for vex, I don't for go according to for let them go understand say. Now I use my own money, my own energy. I do here now like 3 months now, where we there on this process. We don't do all the documents that we ask, what the government asks. So now we did with foreign affairs, they only leave one document for them we will sign, for them we will give the land. So now that way I wait for 3 months now for them just sign that document and then we'll get it documented.
Well, now the program will end for this morning edition. I want to say plenty take it with camera crew, we executive producer, when a Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo, and you wait on the watch way all along.
quick one, fambo them. That's not being Asana to La Belle Sila, where they do we inside Salone Morning Discovery, not the studio, with we brother, where they live overseas, but they do well for disabled people that in the country, Sierra Leone. And we want for tell them plenty thank you, and we want for encourage more Sierra Leoneans them for they continue for they do the same thing way in they do. And with the hope say, you get the opportunity for watch the entire interview within our Salone Discovery YouTube channel. That way you go understand some of the plans them, some of the engagements them way it don't make, with the president for land, so for build an institution we go our youth them now the country. If I experience a little bit of delay because of internet connection, I hope so we come back because I still a little okay. It don't go back to normal, but like I be they say no more. These are some of the things that way I want for make we go encourage. We brothers and sisters them. Where the overseas we want for do well now the country for empower other people them for help other people them for do goodness. So we want for say plenty thank you to the CEO and founder for Alex Focus Charity Foundation. It gets, himself involved in so many, help them way they render na the country. So we brothers and sisters them we disable na the country. Based on what we hear from them, we don't hear where it is say they don't engage the government and the government don't promise them say they go give them and land. Okay, so with that being said, let's take discovery. So we call on discoveries them way happen, and then we go see what thing happen at the country. We don't know what thing happen, but it makes sense for the canal. So we discuss and together and see what thing and what thing we will for do as a nation.
Good morning, viewers, and welcome to Salone Morning Discovery. Mina Asana La Belle Sila, and I'm there with my co-host
Justice A.M. Tijan.
And with me at the studio, we get the executive president for Sierra Leone Association of Women in Journalism, winner Millicent Kagbo. Ego can't tell we about a report where they launched July 28 with title Threat Against Public-Facing Women. Millicent, good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning, it's a pleasure for being here.
So, Millicent, quickly take me through the report.
Okay, the Sierra Leone Association of Women in Journalism, which started this process since January this year, with support from the US, we compete against public face, but specifically we look at women journalists and human rights defenders. Human rights defenders can be women them, women activists them. Why we decide for do this report? Because we find out say there are a lot of issues them around online and offline threats, harassment of the woman there. So but we get specific goals then what we want for achieve. First, we want to establish whether indeed the woman there they suffer, harassment or attacks online or offline. Then also we want to see the kind of harassment they know they suffer. The same way, so we want to look at the landscape, waiting at the laws, then we they waiting at the possibility, then they for the woman, then we face the challenges they have, they want to go to the law. The other na violence where we na the treatment, let's say we come up with the woman they are to face. And for we feel say this the limit woman them we want day in public life for them no go. Because you wake up in the morning like I didn't KID-AFAN, right now somebody they watch me and they say, look where you get big and look where you go on, look where this, Then one day they can comments and they especially online they break some of the woman there, to that kind of way. So and a lot of things they talk about also being a journalist, being in your society. Some of them that they get issues with their relationship then because they believe say, oh my journalists that they pass too much, that they go too many places, they know too many people then. And from Potloco we get a situation where a person in a female journalist, the man begin for say make it stop. Here is also expensive. You want for one a campaign now, you can KID-AFAN FM, they will tell you for pay good money because they are giving you a voice. So we they give you platforms across the country. We get membership. For that way they bring out issues that we get for the woman and girl making them. Even for go fence story, now your resources. Now you the one at the field. And we we get my journalists the way they ride bikes, when they left in at the province system. They go to interior communities. A story that we get for do with woman and girl picking them. Now they hand the lever. So you don't hear say they don't get this speaking in our village. You just have to take the risk. They not get better salary. They not get risk allowance. They not even get transport fare. They not get security. That's the risk way that they take for who do them.
Hello viewers, welcome to KID-AFAN Discovery with me, Justice E.M. Tijan. Well, today we are at the streets of Freetown for do some observation. As we know, say today that the 8th of August 2022, and this day also today, people don't they anticipate say they go come out for protest. Okay, viewers, we still learn at the streets of Freetown. They discover they go through certain streets in a way. On Monday can be very, very busy.
So from Okan this morning, we desensitize the people them na PZ. We talk to the shop and they let them open, say not to strike this. No thing way government know about, nothing, we don't know the people them. So now everybody, some of the shop now they tell you say, they say they didn't threaten a face, WhatsApp, social media, say, when they open it, then they shop them, they open that panic, they would pan them.
Exactly. Waiting happen, we don't know. So we go out and about the streets of Freetown for Shona, our streets are like today, the 8th of August 2022. I don't kind of Malamatomo Street. We all know Malamatomo Street to be a very, very busy street. By now, people they do different market, especially cutting away as they go there the street now, then they sell. But if you watch now, the street very again. Well, now the peaceful relationship will be there between the civilian there and the security them don't change to a very brutal one again. Now chance. I like going on this out. Let's see it. No loca nem no fiz na bate no loca. Immediately after the protest started or during the protest, rain came and then Tiado already destroyed, and the entire post, nothing other for what I told about because the entire post destroyed. Say the one whole entire base calmed down, everything destroyed. I'm most patient on again relating to the protest yesterday.
Actually, we get more than this number. Inside this unit for now, we get 5. When are 5 beds, the units get. Then we get 2 yesterday in a dressing room, where place not been enough now yesterday. The other casualties, them, place not been there, then they out yesterday in the observation chairs, then they sit down, because we lost material there yesterday, they not be enough for do the operation for pull the bullet for some of the victims them.
So exactly what you go say happen to some of them?
Well, it's so pathetic anyway, because some then all of them are a bullet shot. Like this other one, the bullet enter na inside, and doctor say maybe the bullet they inside. Then just arrest the situation and arrest the bleeding for stabilize them for control situation.
Well, we don't walk more than half into Abacha Street. We notice say all the table and destroy. And even the boat then are just one you dey see. The wood they were they use for make the table and they're not there. And the woman they were they sell all day in small groups. They try for console themselves. They refuse for talk to we as soon as they see. But we still go towards the Eastern Police axis. Let we see if now the entire Abacha Street affected by this particular thing will happen.
More than they see them, then they gather, and the more they panic they in at the city. So one like code and also relative calm. We need relative calm. Let them minimize the security forces them so that people will get chance for offend and daily living.
Okay, so you believe that because of the presence of the security or the huge presence of the security force, they make people.
Them try for pause the situation where be happen in our country first, so that we would get a dialogue here, because this program is something where we want for make we get a discussion. Comments that don't come in, which I will read out loud, and then give my own take as to what I think about this. And based on everybody in comments, how me and to the feel about the current situation in the country. The first comment we come in as I welcome other people. We join, Kumba comment we come in. Sierra Leone is a loving and peaceful. Let us maintain our peace, staying focused and be wise. Keyword, be wise. Maintain peace. And still go and say, you know what? I'm not letting it happen to me right now. I not feel say this now what we want for country. And you get the opportunity to actually, make that voice be heard with come 2023 election time. Now we vote in elected president. I believe say if we don't do that, if we want for change how things and they run now we country, we can do them in a peaceful way. We don't go through war before. I not feel say we want to go that route. Already some of the videos and where we see, we self go agree say that looks like a war zone. That look like a war zone. It may not be the same as that 1991 to war where we been get that 10, 11-year war where we get we start after Liberia their own war. It not look the same, and we know they hope and pray for that. But that looks like a war zone. How can your message be heard in that format? This kind of aggression in the country, right? And then we talk about the security forces them in how then self-handle situation. For me, they were not professional. I don't know that be they give them the orders them. Would that be they give them the orders them for make them do it in and do for the fire gun or tear gas into the streets. Maybe even where they even see no need for that. You hear where we reporter Ishmael say, peace web in the grain between the protesters them as well as the law enforcement or the security forces them don't turn into a brutal situation. Create so much panic in the country where you see justice go on the street. So Salone Discoveries, we were all about Freetown. We were all over in different sectors, different areas them, and we not stop there. We even go now the Rokupa government hospitals. We see casualties them, victims them, where fall into bullets, gunshot wounds, where see what in the nurse or hear what in the nurse been say in terms of how they be able for work and try for revive some people them so that they not die, because if they're not being attend to them promptly, somebody will need blood transfusion. can go into shock, and when you go into shock, you lack oxygenation and tissue perfusion. What I mean by that? Meaning your blood where they run through your vein forget oxygen and they supply the vital organs them. Meaning your brain need blood flow within the brain. Without blood flow within the brain, you definitely forget yourself into a stroke, eventually coma, and then another one, death. Right? So thank God, and we want to say plenty thank you to the medical superintendent for that day, the nurses, them, all the one them we do well for stabilize those patients. We want to say plenty thank you to them. And for the one them we try for maintain peace and say, you know what, this not to the right way. Go home, go home, go home. Let's try to maintain peace in the country. We want to say thank you. But this not to what thing we want for see in Sierra Leone. So more comments, I'll talk about them. I've been getting Robert Ashcraft. Say it can get some issues them with them, maybe videos are not being too clear. We try for go live, which I want for really say we apologize to we them. We have for watch some of the videos them will not be there in a proper format, but you can see the difference between the one them where we really capture and then try for bring them to una the day off or the day after. On one particular day, we publish more than 3 videos them. The reason being we want for the updates, the people that are the country, people them overseas for see what thing really they go on. And we know say other media network be they do the same thing. Then self be they really disseminate the information out there. For now, we really try for make people understand, say we country not safe. Something is going on wrong. Please, please, please maintain the peace. Please, 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 let's unite. Please, please, please. We need freedom. We need unity. We don't need war. Now, Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is not a place for a war anymore. This is not how we country get for growth. That coming, and Robert, thank you for bringing that up. And if you get anything for do with live videos and we will not being get correctly, I think you know what, we corrected those, and I'm sure other media platform then try for do the same and try for correct. And we say thank you to all we viewers them, we listeners them, and we take on our feedback very seriously for make sure say we improve what we do, and we want for continue for discover things in our country, Sierra Leone. Right. So as I welcome Mr. Host Friend, I welcome, Akemta Kagbo, and I also want to welcome Asana Label Sila. We also give you another comment saying we want peace. Was there a war to start with? That's not a big question anybody can ask. A big question anybody can ask. We want war. Now, war we want not Salone. Was there any war to start with? Is this how you want to voice your opinion to the public, to the government? You now we elect or now una elect. So on our way 2023, go na the ballot box, make sure see you change that decision we make. You have the right. You are the citizen. You're the one that elects them. But if you go make somebody make you think differently, try for engage. Do some community town hall meetings where they always encourage we leaders them for they do community engagement with the youths them, to the market woman them, to the people them where they work na we country, we want to see improvement and betterment na the country. We really they hope and pray say the leaders them then listen and try for engage within they go on at the country and take those advices. Yeri what people then they tell you say you wrong. Then they tell you say, will they go sleep? We not get light. See how you go address that. Will they go sleep? Water not problem. See how you go address that problem. Will they go? We're not even able to go do a medical checkup. See how you go address that issues there. These are basic fundamental needs for we forget now we country Sierra Leone. Unfortunately, we have to say, these governments therefore agree with we say. What's in the people that they cry about now the facts. How can I solve this situation? I have to engage the country. I have to engage my people. I have to engage the citizens. For let them re-elect me now because I do well the first term. For example, take it when you're in a school. You don't go say, oh, I will only do well for my final exam. You know, I don't need for do well for me. If they say me, I for take 4 different exams and before me comprehensive final, I need for, if I do well for one, the other 3, they're not important. That way they are go do well. Already they don't tell you, see, you grade, you know, 30% is your final grade. Then they tell you now, see, you know, the other one, 70%, they divide them. So if you go sit down, you say, you know, they do well, and the other one them, and then you go pass, that course they repeat them. If Namina you professor, they repeat. You know, that's the fact. But anyway, let's continue because comments then come in will make sense, right? So as we come up from Asana to we get this from Justice, where they say, ponder my thoughts, we are yet to see, or yay. Seriously, anybody can think like that. This was devastating on the 10th of August, happening. You know, to tell the truth, people, believe it or not, it was my birthday. But I spent the entire, I don't know how many hours I spent in my bed just dealing with this situation. I literally didn't want to do nothing, you know? But again, we have to be strong so that we can continue for, make sure, say, we continue for advocate for peaceful country and a country where unite. This coming, Justice continue. Ponder my thoughts. We are yet to see the council of imams, pastors, you know, civil societies, the entertainment industry, etc., coming out to preach peace to the nation. Absolutely, absolutely. This not the time for preach not the churches them, preach not the mosques them, you know, celebrities them not the country, all over the globe. Now for use on our voice now. This is the time. Actors them, use your voice now. Advocacy groups, use your voice now. But let people then really understand, see, what happened on the 10th of August in Freetown, Sierra Leone, and other parts of the country. We know say mainly Freetown, but other parts of the country, how we now try for engage with young ones them for say, you know what's happening may not be too good for you. You're not happy with them. But the truth of the matter is, this not to the way forward. If you say they go fight fire with fire, how that fire get for hot? You know, they see the fire brigade where they come, or the fire force, they come in the couch fire for turn fire off. Now water or different things, them chemicals, where them feels and then go put that fire day off, then they use for turn that fire day off. So Lord, we use with voice, Lord, we use with skills, Lord, use the power then where we get for maybe we go engage people then that we country so that then we'll really listen to we and see how best we will really unite with country going forward. And then many more comments then come in. You know, they are all important ones, and we will get through them because we really want to discuss this and get it off our chest so that we can really see how best we can talk to the youth then at the country. Well done to the team and keep it up. That's they come from Asana to Label. They say, you know, for giving that fact, Lord, think come. In this situation, not to everybody they go out there for bring news to the people. Now a risky situation, you know, so we want for say boku thank you to everybody from the team on the ground and the one them behind the scenes. Everyone, thank you. God bless you all, and we appreciate that. Back to the protest, people were saying we want peace. Was there any war in Sierra Leone? Please, my people, let us be wise. Help is everywhere, but with hard work and good blessings, or God's in other, you know, we will overcome. Please, my take. I think that they come from Asana to Label. You take that for people them for me and go listen, and we really they encourage everybody for maintain that. So please, my people, I repeat, let us be wise. So now the end of in your message being that, and then we get which other comments come in where we want for share, you know, so okay, and then we get this one where they come in from, you know, we thank you, ma'am, for your good work. Okay, thank you too. I think Kuna self, you know, be easy for now. Thank you. And then Yaya Kago, they join me. Welcome. Good. God will continue to bless you. Yes, thank you. And Una always work so hard. Lord, take the discovery. Lord, see what else we be able for talk to people them. And everybody will just join we. Thank you, thank you. And we want to see more numbers. Not forget for like as you did at the program. Like, comment, share, and then if you know we don't follow the page now for Tyler, you follow the page, and as well as we want for like subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we want for say plenty thank you to all the one that will become new subscribers to the KID-AFAN discoveries, the Salone Discoveries. We saw that in numbers, and we want for say boku thank you. And we will continue for work hard, make una proud of what we did do na Sierra Leone.
People in the panic. So yes, the huge press of the security, the tribute also, and waiting don't happen in the past 3 days also contributes, because people they not get guarantee of the day, and people they need guarantee so that they go able for open their shops and do their business, especially like what's happen now where we don't know who that they grab and broke table them. That all on cause the thing for make it tense.
Do ya with the big everybody, the military, the police, let we exercise patience, and let we see how we go able for Sudan together and engage and consolidate this peace. Please.
Mi Salone and welcome to KID-AFAN Discoveries Sport. As we don't count different incidents to you today, you get for witness as Musa Noah Kamara, we fondly call Musa Tombo. They play for the Barbershop FCN. We all know now the country striker that they represent Salone.
From AFANDiscoveries, Mi Salone.
So family them, we all been see there. That's now being one of Sierra Leone's finest, Musa Tombo. We play in a community league. We've been get by we sport discovery with Sila Kem Takago. So we want for say boku thank you for we bring with our coverage day. And again, our comments come in as we go out for make we go definitely say kudos to the team for doing this great job. Honestly, dog, as far as Sierra Leone is concerned, now we only need God's intervention. Absolutely. And I make me own cry was, Ya Allah, please see us through this, because it was just too much. too much, and that's not something where we feel say we for continue for do for the pray for country, and we get this message also. Yes, we'll continue to bless us all. Thank you, Yaya, for bringing that comment in. So Lord, we continue with the discovery, and then we will see how we will go back to the the one from the week before, because we not bring that day in, because we've been really one for start the discovery program with waiting really to go on the current situation now the country. Something where I not be rub much on where I been the talk now been the video where we published today, and we get for deal with the Sierra Leone's women in journalism being do a report where feel say there is a threat against public facing women. If you not watch that day, I encourage you for let you go and watch them. Now, one way we've been published today, where Asana to Justice and Millicent being discussed about that area there in our country. Journalism, really, if we look at it, as something where they go on in a way important for society. Now, one way we for bring news updates to the people them in the country. So please listen to that, and let we encourage more women for become journalists, for become reporters, for become one way they disseminate information them about we country. No make nothing stop you because of your gender. Whether you're now a woman, you're in a workplace, and you feel threatened by it because somebody they attack you, somebody they bully you, don't let that stop you. Keep fighting, because that's all you need. And prayer will get you through that. Hard work, dedication, and be prayerful. You can able to overcome anything in our life. We all can go through with moments them. Trust me, we all, no matter how strong you are, you go through moments now your life where you feel say, is this what life is all about? But then as you cry about it, I will encourage you, let you stand up again and keep moving. Keep moving, because if you not move, you make that thing there or that problem they depress you. What do you want to do? The impact we want to make in our society, you need able for one. You need able for one because you're so saddened by it. You need able for grab or do something. So like I say, Tona, I'm not in a house right now. I in another place. This place, what you they see if you do watch, if I turn now, like those are elephants, right behind me now, other stuff. So like America, for example, I will take because that day, Genge resorts them where people them can go vacation and try to make them resorts them they look more like Africa. This particular resort then they call a Kalahari resorts. Not to advert they do for them or adjust it all. I be don't kind of before way back when we begin them be small. But I kind of saw this trip, so many things and done they go on with me lately. Family feels say important for make we get a retreat or just overcome things them, right? So as I mentioned that to you, this particular place now, so look just like Africa, more like Ivory Coast, I would say, because like as we all know, the name Ivory, the elephant, right? In teeth, the name they come from. So if you can, hopefully I'll do like a little vlog where they go around. I'll do that probably tomorrow for share. I will share on my page, or I will probably share on we social media page with our KID-AFAN, just for like people that see the place. The place look really like home, close to home, meaning close to Freetown. Because right now, even though the place not safe now, Salone na me home. No matter how I go, I always want to be there. So that's what I want to say to people. These comments coming from Justice where they say, how will they deal with incitements? According to many analysts, they claimed the protest was motivated. Like, as I start this program, that message from we current leader, an officer in our leadership, that's not how you unite a nation. Now, me don't take that. Somebody else can disagree with me, whether during the live program or maybe after we then watch this program afterwards. If you want to unite a country and not feel saying messages like your country is crying, right? We're going through a lot. And for make we like that, not helpful. It unites we as a nation, you know. So all the one that we don't comment, I want to say plenty thank you. And also they get a little bit of glitches with network again, but the program still they continue. We come today for send we words of peace, condolences, as well as way for let we maintain peace and unity in Sierra Leone. Salone, now that's we need. Now the only country where we get. Now the land that we love. As we know right now, the mountains them or the valleys them, then they re-echo, we cry. A statement from we national anthem. Anytime where you feel let down, you feel like say Salone, you want to lose hope. I want to let you go back to the first stanza of the national anthem at the country. Just read them. Those messages are brilliant ones to keep you, keep hope alive. So as we continue, unity, freedom, and justice we call for from KID-AFAN Discoveries and Salone Discoveries. On behalf of the entire team, the message of peace that we want for everybody see. So Lord take the discovery with the points and Lord see waiting Kadia to Kabia being able for discover for we.
Welcome again to another episode of the program, The Points. Today within Akisi community, people like go through constraints for get water during the dry season.
Doing March to be specific March, we have a very serious problem, very serious constraint water business. The finance people come from cassette farm, shell, some market carrier for the rest of the name from evening till early morning for me get water safe, not go easy. So they find it very difficult, more especially in the dry season, and the environment not too conducive, the hygiene system very poor. So we get a lot of constraints in terms of water business in this place. We only save during the rainy season, but in terms of dry season, something we very serious. So me, it's not too pure to that way, but because we not got any option, because we not got any other option, understanding, and we could use them. But in terms of hygiene, water for me we drink this is not too standard because the environment is filthy. Like I mean, what I be likely tell you so before the previous interviews there. Expose this coming to the people. They say people they are where they need help.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless you.
My name is Christian. Me, I represent the owner there of this place. So, I'm a part of the family. You understand? This is not a private place, but because of the war, we don't live here for long. The community, we don't make use of the place. You understand? But this is a private property. And how the place me don't they go I left because of the past caretaker the way me don't they normally walk towards the expectation of the family. Add walk around, say the chief may don't come make a hot statement to the public, to the people around for giving the wrong information that this is a public place.
Hello and welcome to another discovery in food and cuisine. Me now our host Sylvia Roberts from KID-AFAN.
Yes, Musu, so you go tell viewers what you cook today and how you go about time for prepare.
Okay, Fambodem, that's not being Kadiatu Kabia wing attend or go na a specific location. As we all know, that's not the point where we they say the point discovery. I don't know if not hear me. Okay, 1 second. Okay. As I be say, that's not Kadia to Kabia we been go na this particular location for see how it will bring that discovery day to we now we not be able for publish prior, but we able for publish during this whole mist where they go on. And if we been watch and really watch and see this particular community, they say then they go through a lot of constraints where it comes to water. And as we always they talk about water issues, then we can't get a concern to we. So Kadiatu bingo na the Mami Woku water side, right? Mami Woku water side. Watch that video and tell me if you agree, say that water day na water we possible for drink. Because me no know about you, but for me, I used to Kakay, I not feel say that in the water way for drink. That is not healthy, not so sanitation for any country. For si don't say, nadande we for drink. Unfortunately, nadande we see where been go on in that particular community. But again, then they ask for the people them where they when are the constituents them or the honorables them or the parliament them where they represent community they for let them come on board for see if now water well self. We know say we get the natural resources them now we country, but waiting we not get. Now the way for utilizing resources there so for help we country for where we go. So with that being said, if you not be don't watch that discoveries, it in a KID-AFAN Discoveries YouTube channel. In the midst of all this, we want for encourage you for go and watch that day. So before we take this discovery also to the next one, we also get food discovery from Sylvia Roberts, where being go talk to one of we sister where they sell cookery. We don't feel say the cookery selling don't really help them for do certain things them, because of in work where it do. And we want for continue for promote businesses them at the country with we discoveries them. So if you not somebody we want follow discover, what you do, reach out to we at 56 Campbell Street and we team go there for make sure say we discover that program there. So the world will see what you have to do now your community, what you have to do for empower or for promote yourself or try for make yourself somebody in society. Now that we want for do. And with the hope say people them we also like Salone. We also want for see Salone grow. Go do the same thing within we self to do. So we will continue for the discovery, different things in our country. We know say we they do vast of with discoveries them within Freetown. But on our watch and see, on our follow it. If you like the program, we will take under districts them because we don't do so many of them, but we go continue for do more, right? So we don't in our bold in our McKinney, and we want for hit other districts them, the entire 16 districts alone. We want for hit them. We want for see how we bring discoveries them to people them we really want for know how best then we will help we country going forward. So Lord take the discovery overcome certain things and really happen, multiples in different fashions.
All right, fine. So Christmas Day, New Year's Day, Boxing Day, and Easter, those one first they come.
Go again.
Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Christmas Day, New Year's Day, Boxing Day, and Easter, those one first they come.
A Christmas Day they first.
You, I don't blame you.
Well, I just want to say plenty thank you. It is my restoration. It is my restoration Alassana Mid Camara in brackets big time.
So I want to ask you, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, New Year's Day, Easter Day, also one first day come.
Easter.
Christmas Day, Boxing Day, New Year's Day, or Easter Day, also one first day come.
Also one first day come? Yeah. My Christmas Day.
That's gospel.
Christmas Day, Boxing Day, New Year's Day, Easter Day, also one first day come.
Boxing.
Christmas Day, Boxing Day, New Year's Day, and Easter Day, also one first day come.
Na New Year.
Correct. You get her. You get her.
From KID-AFAN Discoveries, me, and Patricia Vandi. Today, we're then at the street of Freetown for Ask People. For men and tell we about another famous TikToker. And not only a TikToker, but also a musician.
You know, Jacob the therapist, from the first time where I watching video na AYV, a song where pull knack when I common song, I mean, we're familiar na Sierra Leone. You know, I'm so happy for him because seeing a young boy, a young man coming up with so many dreams and aspirations, I really see say he get the talent and he not only keep him, but he really want for push go before. You know, now that kind of people and they, we Sierra Leonean, or we where they come up also we they look up to them kind of people then they for see say if they not keep them, if we back get why make we for keep them, we say for push. You know, I so much love everything about that boy there.
I like him so much because since the very day I begin seeing on the media, okay, I like the kind style of way of music we make, okay. I like the song we can make, we are the see on the media. I grew for like instant because although I not being see it for say able see on physical, but I able see on the internet and know say oh this guy is a talented somebody.
Check up now somebody I like then I like the way in they behave. So I like in videos them what they make na TikTok, then the music then when they sing.
You don't know the countdown. No, wait, I will buy this over.
If you want this, give this one now.
Papers, not too big. Oh, all in big. No. Only run as fast. Please.
The government people go even selling soul.
Oh, no. Hey, I may call it on there because really? Fuel there. Everything they there. Even at the transport people they take, they buy fuel for transport food there. Wait, no, but if you don't know that, then they suffer.
Okay, fam with them, I been just feel say it makes sense. Those three entertainment winner, Tell Me Salone, Inside the Box Discoveries, and put a connection, join them all so that we can talk about that particular one day. Those are discoveries them where we've been published last week prior to waiting happen that we country this past week. We will not be able to go live due to some, circumstances then we can happen. So as we bring then 3 entertainments then they to you, you see you say tell me Salone go na the street of Freetown with Ishmael for ask them about the holidays them. Do you remember like where you did grow up, maybe they happen to you now because you don't know this other. So that time waiting can happen. People they're not they think through the question. The moment they ask them, they just want to say, okay, the other way first come na Christmas. Forget say January na the beginning of the year, and no say December na the end of the year. Even though if you look at as the clock they go around just like in a circle, you say you start now they almost come back. Now that's key make people then they not they think through the question. So that might be one example because I know they go we have the ask you New Year's and Christmas first they come. Then people then can say no, and not Christmas first they come. Again, a little bit of glitches with the network because as I say, I go down, I try for talk so that people then know say would they get a little bit of strong internet connection is needed for all the stream live with this particular platform or they use when I restream IO. You forget very strong internet, so but we don't come back, so that's make have been paused. So with that being said, and then people then can forget that side. So if you then caught you on guard, he will say something different. The one lady they then asked and then turn the questions multiple times, but she was really brilliant. Say, okay, who's there with Jesus born? Now the 25th or when whatever I said this one, what day was that? Right? What that Christmas day? And then she got it. No matter how twisted that question was, she really, really got it. And I was impressed with her choice of answers. And then the other hand, and now where they go and say different things, and God help we. That again fall into education at the country. Now see how well we can do them. Then we go inside the box for Jacob the therapist, right? Jacob the therapist, now a TikToker for Salone, now a musician where we know say he do a song when a hit song, where I believe now the producer now from Nigeria. I may not know much, but the one that way really now me country people that wouldn't do well, are able for recognize them. So one for say kudos to Jacob for that. In song they will become a hit. Now, best, TikTokers them out there right now, along with in colleague where we've been doing before, when Peter Comba, all them discoveries then they inside the box discovery with KID-AFAN, they now we YouTube channel. We don't watch them, you can go and watch them so that yourself could get, the questions and way Patricia be asked. Patricia now somebody we join we recently. We get recent people and we join we announced the 2 weeks ago. We been get Asana Label, then we been get Ishmael joined the team in terms of reporting. Say Ishmael not a part of this team. You don't be part of this team from the beginning, right? But God know we don't drag Ishmael inside journalism. So with that, and then we get Patricia Vandy. So we welcome them all once again, and we entire team. So we see the questions and where it asks critical questions them per se. I really have to say those questions are important to ask. Somebody the way you like, they do well. If you say they do well all the time, so what thing they one of the things and way they do, where you're not able for, where if you say you know lack or you want for let it change about what thing it do. Those are critical key questions and way I feel say anybody where they watch you program now, then they give you feedback, you viewers and you fans, then they give you feedback. It's just like me tomorrow, then go do inside the box on Dr. Isatu. What if you say no like in program the way do, or what if they do? Hey God, when I not put me inside the box, so yeah, when I not put me inside the box, not put me inside the box. Period. I talk already because I know see them go do am. And with that being said, maybe you can put Sylvia Roberts inside the box. You know, you see an endless love with the cancer and Gigi's no. Put them inside the box. Put the all your hand them way if you say one put, but not put me there. And then look this one way Sylvia they laugh about. These people how they talk now action they deal with. That means in just they come for say watch the task them you watch out you say you know what the most perfect I don't see no faults now. I don't say you get you license registration and everything. So what I need for just give me something. Then you say the gun at the back of the and just say it go away. That policeman, you got that right, Sylvia. Thank you for that comment. And then now put that connection. I want to say plenty thank you to the entire production team for we them bring that Discovery Day to we. And we want to say thank you to Ishmael for telling me Salone and also Patricia for that. And the team we really bring that Discovery Day to we. Lord, take this to entertainment way in our trailer for the day.
Going to forgive her this one. But the next time this repeats itself, then it means that you are no longer useful to me anymore.
Make sure I am protected.
How much do you want to stay off the door?
It's only a fool that can think that I can trade my love for a chicken change.
What is wrong with you?
I am really worried.
Are you here to complete the job?
I am not aware of him having issues.
Junior is not changing.
Those are what makes a man. What do you think a woman needs from a man?
Yourself involved with a shoemaker. He's not a man. He's just like us.
Don't touch my feet with your foolish hand.
I was a qualifying student at the university.
That's useless daughter of yours. Where is she? Chief, bring her up. Bring her up.
Why are you barking at everyone close to me as if you are my dog?
Please take it easy. Calm down and tell me what you don't know.
Just shut up! How can you be so careless?
What is wrong with you? Sir, you're bringing yourself into this fight, right?
He's after my son.
To me. Warn your son. So stay away from her.
There should be no problem to worry in this case.
So this is sweet easy.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
What's wrong with you?
You can't tell me nothing about me. I'm ready now, okay.
Now we have the fire, we the follow the smoke. The iron we no even know they broke. I be the talk and then they feel saying a joke. Me money and me power no desire for work. Give me.
The most intriguing, thought-provoking story ever told is back with a bang with more captivating episodes in its season 2 series.
When I pull bondo, now saga song. They all party, and they can pick all what they want for.
A land rooted in customer tradition.
Oh, change tradition.
One of which requires young girls who come of age to be sent into the bondo booth.
This lawyer will you expect me for that this store when we papa then make now we the come them all the
2018 National Entertainment Award winner for Best TV Series.
What is that first man?
The freshly graduated girls are said to be buried in the presence of all the villagers.
They don't pull with woman there, Babundo. And today, not the day.
Where they are lined up any man to choose any one of the girls to be his wife.
We all know the tradition. Say that we the chief them first.
Die is cast. Now, Susan, very well-shaped and attractive, captured the eyes of all the elite men in the village. But Susan is also deeply in love with the Apo, son of the village chief. Pasantigi, the next man to succeed the chief, so desperate to have Susan as his wife. Find out is award-winning heart blockbuster TV Ratong, produced by AAA and Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo, is written by Ismail Dadis Bangura, and directed by Mohammed Shagabo, executive producer Kakay-Diallo, starring Haja Masirek Susan, Ismail Dadis Bangura as Yapo, Papa as Pasantigi, and Idris Demochi, Sierra Leone movie at its best. Sarah Tong, difference between imagining and
Okay, I know we get some delay in I know depending on your network in the area, but definitely we know say we'll be able for continue for the stream the program live, and thank you for the patience, but we'll continue if you that it gets a little bit of glitches in network, and that's not because it just the talk so that people know what's in the go on. With that being said, the message comes from Sylvia, but before they welcome Miss Kobe 2021. Ajamasiri content no the one that we join we just probably get the notification, but we want to welcome everybody we watch right now, and to the one that already watch on YouTube, we tell Matty. So this one's you okay, like no more now. Sylvia is Mr. Ishmael. You really kill me with laugh. If person not think fast, to miss out. I tell you, watch no more. Even you Sylvia. I don't know. I don't even care if it's Ishmael that Ishmael give you the question prior. If you go ask you in a rush, just think very fast. Otherwise, you get for me some, and then they will say, even Sylvia, I get it wrong. So now that's I want for say, and also on that particular notes, but it's interesting and very funny. Wait, the other episode they come. It's just I will not be able to publish on last Friday with everything where they go on. So we'll be hold off a lot of videos them because of that. And then this back come from Sylvia where they say, thanks, Doc, for bringing inside the box. It's really a way of promoting our stars in Sierra Leone. You are really a godsend. Okay, I know I for take credit for this. All can give me feedback on this particular one because of that me no more. I just want to make sure say we get the right programs then at the channel, and for make sure say the contents that we produce out there is good. This we want for tell we editor a lot of thank you Aska for bringing this program on board, and I think say for myself afterwards, I think there's another part to this program where we not get for watch it. So Lord, they go normal, so they discover them one by one. We go get response system. We will get responses them to then questions, and they, we will make them more interesting. But we really want for say plenty thank you to Abbas Aska Sheriff in the one way really come up with this program, yeah. And then me along with him now we try for see how best we will make sure say it get everything where it need for make them more interesting. So now that's what they do collaborations on programs them, and we appreciate the program, and we know say there's areas then we'll for improve on as soon as they work for this doctor. So the critique them we can give no vex. So I would just say no vex. No vex, yeah, no vex. I just can do no more for improve things. Now that perfectionist side of me, I can make I do that. Other than that, all they do very well. If you not pronounce word correctly, I they call you on it. Until now, no associate, you know, waiting at the other question. God, that behind the scene day for Endless Love. I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. I want to let them compile them before premiere the movie, so we'll put them out there, right? Behind the scenes for Endless Love. We'll go premiere December 2022. This year, inshallah, with the hope and pray, say we will premiere as soon as we don't watch the trailer. Endless Love. Inside our movie, we get Desmond Finney, we get Idris Demo, we get Ishmael Dadis Bangura, we get Sylvia Roberts, Ajamasiri Conte, Margaret Jabi, Wenaye Mama, we get you name it, Maclaw Pennant, we get hey, even this woman I always sit down before now, so I go see and somewhere when I go see him. Tina, like the entire crew, the entire production team. If I'm not calling him, not vex so. I just know remember, hey, and the other Auntie Kadi Big Guy. God of mercy. These are the ones in that movie. And Uda do the soundtrack for we get two. We don't release one right now. I just want people to know we get a second soundtrack where we been get Drizzy League do. So the one where they right now where they play now the different audio place them, you know, in iTunes, you know, Spotify, AudioMac, YouTube, and different ones that I not go think of all right now. Now the one we say gang, where you know at the end of the trailer where we just show right now, you know, it's like you're talking about people that think they have money, they can buy love with money. So that's what that part is. The second one, the second soundtrack, original soundtrack, now from Drizzy Leak, one of Sierra Leone finest artists, and we know say currently in the country, they try for promote that work. I'm sure it will try for promote this move well when Endless Love at that point. So with that being said, we know say we don't conclude the discovery for today. We've been able to do everything. If I miss anything, definitely go bring them on board. From me understanding, I think we don't showcase all the program, and then already we don't pass the 1 hour 30-minute mark, and with the try follow we program not pass 1 hour 40. So if we miss anything, if I go through them from last week, we will not be sharing now. So today we definitely will bring them on board to the viewers them for we subsequent or we next discovery when are the weekly summary updates in discoveries with me, Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo. I want to say plenty thank you to una all where they watch right now. We get for watch this program afterwards, and as they conclude the program, before we go to the outro or the end credits, Lord, we just conclude the excuse me, the PowerPoint slide where they remind viewers them of waiting we want for like people to know. Again, this now we different links them for the YouTube channels. If you don't watch any of the trailers, and they would encourage you for like you watch them. We movies them where they play right now. We get Big Yard season 1 they play from episode 1 through 10. Seraton season 2 they play when episode 1 through 5 right now the play, as well as we get Endless Love trailer where they out with the hope for say we will premiere that movie day as we try for impact and make change now the industry, as well as we try for see how they improve things now we country. These are the YouTube channels, and we will for watch all them programs there. So I don't highlight we na Salone Discoveries with KID-AFAN, as well as AFANDiscoveries. And this as we can always try for separate we program them, but the programs them be needed to come to people them for make them go really see say what we country they under so much pressure where we all for come together and unite. And as I talk about lack of oxygenation, not getting enough blood flow within the brain, they cause stroke, they cause different things, and also tissue perfusion. I don't talk about that now. Some of the teaching them way I can always bring to viewers them, to me people them. And I be one for do a health discovery, this week we done, but unfortunately I not be able for do that because of okay, I think we get some issue with Facebook. If people then they get problem with Facebook, make I know. But it look like say there is no nothing is showing unless up Facebook, please make a know. Yeah, the streaming na face some issue. People then they watch, then they hear me, but then they get the slide now the screen, and that's not me question right now. If anybody they, I think I experienced the same thing now. So, okay. With the kind of program, because like I said, the slide now they show up now the screen, and that's not to waiting we want for see. Last if I can bring myself on board first, that way they can make it easier. Okay, so me they on board. I think we can deal with waiting with the see. Okay, I think the fact that I'm on board, I will just read this slide now me on end so that people then go see which they talk about. But we just get a little bit of a glitch in terms of Facebook not be the show. I don't know about YouTube. Also, they get the same problem because I monitor them now me on end as well. But for make we go in the program, not forget say that now a teaching point on my end. And also the different things them where they go on now we continue the different discoveries them we don't come with time to viewers them, and we hope and pray say we continue for maintain the peace now we country and be united, and we hope say the one that already don't lost their life may their soul rest in perfect peace. And then Lord, we know say we can able for really bring on board we cry to government, to leaders them without violence not to key the way forward, not to will help we grow as a nation. We just careful no say we get a motto in our unity, freedom, and justice in the country, meaning we for unite as Sierra Leoneans them with the hope say we will get freedom of speech without being attacked. They say, boy, see I'm in a respectful way for let them go you, and also with the hope and pray say the justice go cancel people them now we country. We want for see we country let it go forward. We want leaders them we will really see what thing they go on now we country and see how them go help we country as a nation. That now we prayer message to we leaders them, let them be wise, let them make a decision based on judgment will go benefit everybody now the country, not to just some sector, just one-sided. Because if not that we want for do, then we know to true leaders them. To be a true leader, you for be able for unite the country. For be a true leader, you for able for talk to you people them. For be a true leader, if we're able for listen to the people them cry, waiting and they suffer now the country. Now that's what they call on for this current administration and other administrations them or other leaders them we get for come and govern the country. Try for put the country first, not put tribe before, not put politics before. Try for no say Salone. Now we all own, not to one person get Sierra Leone. Now every Sierra Leonean we born at that country. Now him gets that country there, and we all for come together, hands on deck for make sure say the country maintain the peace and tranquility where we need for make sure say this country, push go before as we always call it other people say, what, look this other West African country, look how then they do. We sell for this, but how we can do that? We for work together, we for try for stop the violence against one another, and at the same time not listen to politicians then, because at the end of the day now then they sit down there, you and your family that they suffer. If now you die, that man we born in Pekin, I ain't get for cry for him, not to then get for cry for you. Don't listen to anybody, just do things based on your own way for promote your country, rather than this violence we'll find out say we get they go on at the country. We still want water at that country there. We still want for make sure say light they happen, the sanitation problem, the healthcare. These are basic human needs, and I will continue for advocate for that. I will continue for say that that, I know there's a message way coming. I will try for read this message before we end the program. We really appreciate Kenneth Thompson. They join we, and I will read them before we left. But that not be me own message to me. People them, and we they continue for always say plenty thank you to the entire team na Salone, to everybody where they watch we right now. We want to say thank you. And to anybody we get for go watch this program at the end of today, we want to say plenty thank you. Okay. For Kenneth, in your message, as it's a bit long, if I put them up on the screen, it will flop the screen, but I will do my best and read them from bit by bit, and then I will scroll down. So I'm very much impressed with this initiative. I pray, I believe now the message starts, now the Kenneth start. So I pray you people keep up the good work by bringing out the unknown to be known, right? Much again impressed with the unique and universal curvy actress and entertainer Aja Masiri Conte, I'm sure he's referring to. Keep it up and let the sky be your limit. Okay, so and then I'm sure there's more to that message, and like I stated, I want to read entirely what he said to us. So he's encouraging the entire team there. Please make sure you continue to work hard and showcase your talent, because I believe say now that's we for do as Sierra Leoneans them. So as they say, keep it up and let the sky be your limit. KID-AFAN, you all are awesome. Thank you. Thanks for updating the nation. As a country, peace and love is what we should embrace, and politicians should have great concern for its people and discourage the selfishness and greed. Salone now one. Absolutely. Thank you very much. In a positive note, we ending this comment we come from we brother, Kenneth Thompson. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate every comment we come in today, and we want to say have a blessed week ahead, with all the one them we join we, and Aja Masiye bin say exactly, ma'am, and also to talk come from Sky we been also highlight, okay, let's highlight everybody in comments now, because everybody is part of this team. That came from Aja, where it been comments. I think I'll be talk more on different things and as I've been they talk on different things me message to now all. I think Ishmael we don't already start this campaign with other people them waiting at the movie industry. I think when I want for using our voice, when I use on our TikTok, when I use on our Facebook, when I use on our different social media platforms them for talk to we fellow Sierra Leoneans them, brothers and sisters them, about message of peace, about hope, about how we go unite with country, how we go avoid these violence will take place in the country. So as I end the program today with the end credit, I want to say have a blessed week ahead. And I appreciate you now all for joining. And this now Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo signing out from weekly summary updates in Discoveries here. So today now the 14th day of August 2022. So have a good one. Thank you very much.